Welcome back to It's New. We got the whole crew. Hope all is going well. I'm going to be talking about some data that came out around Google, from Google and not from Google, and what that data shows us. Mordy, what do you got?
It's a perfect circle, I guess.
And Greg?
And Google continues killing off conversions, this time in Merchant Center Next.
And Anu.
Google Ads allows partnerships with their creators.
Great. All right. So Google posted some fancy blog posts, and in there was some internal data that Google shared that they haven't shared in a while. At least I haven't seen it. And Glenn Gabe pointed this out in the blog post where it says we already see more than 5 trillion searches on Google annually. This is from Google internal data as of January 2025. I did some looking back in history, and it seems like the last time Google even told us a hint about this data was in 2016, where Google saw 2 trillion searches per year. And then prior to that was in 2012 with 1.2 trillion searches per year. So we're over 5 trillion right now. It's a lot of searches. And it's just, I guess, Google just does whatever they can to get people to search more and more within Google search. So it would be nice to know what are the unique searches originally, as opposed to like people also ask and I don't know, all the other variations of how Google gets people to search, but it is a lot of searches and it's been going up significantly year over year.
I mean, that could just be because people can't find what they're looking for, so they keep searching again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm just saying, possible.
Or it could be something like injecting links onto people's publisher sites, like page annotations, to making that go right to the search engine results pages and making more searches. Barry, I also thought it was, I don't know, was it a jab on your part on purpose by not saying Google sees 5 trillion searches per year in your title? Instead, you said Google answers 5 trillion. Is that a shot at AIOs?
A little bit. Glad you noticed that. Anyway, it's interesting, like you say that, and instead of being so mean to Google, because you guys are just really meanies and you're bullies to Google, it's not nice. Any event,
You
it's interesting. Remember that I had an interview with one of the Google executives. I forgot which one.
There's so many in and out.
I met with a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, they eventually get fired and kicked out. And anyway, after they speak to me, and one is that like if we see a lot of people doing searches over and over again, in the short term it's okay. It means they're like excited by something. In the long term, it means there's something wrong with Google search. And Google will tell you there's nothing wrong with Google search. So this is obviously not a problem with Google search. It means people just want more Google search, and there's nothing wrong with it, Glenn. So I'm saying, Greg, stop throwing them under the bus.
Wow.
All right. Anyway, new data from Rand Fishkin kind of confirms that it's over 5 trillion. He said 5.9 trillion that he has from Datos, a SEMrush company. And he basically said that in there, and again, there's a caveat. One is the data didn't look at who's using Google Apps and all this stuff. It was basically just like web traffic data. And with that, 1/3 of active web users, you only do like, I don't know, 1 to 20 searches per month, which is basically nothing. There are some power searches and so forth. So that was a pretty big number that stood out for me. And maybe people are just not searching because they're just not happy with Google search, or maybe they just love TikTok.
It also includes my dad, who like only Googles thing accidentally in the Chrome.
Another interesting point there is like a lot of people are using 87% are using google.com, and then there's like 10 or 11% are using Google image search. I never use Google image search. Do you guys ever use Google image search? I never use it.
Yeah, for shopping.
I do. Yeah.
For shopping.
Interesting.
Also to find pictures of Anu, because I can see that on her own website. So I have to use Google image search.
But Greg, there's a really bad stat there for you. I know you're a big fan of Google Shopping. It's only 0.23%.
Well,
so shocking.
These numbers are going to be going up, as we've talked about. They're really working on shopping quite a bit.
Oh, now you're all of a sudden pro Google. Okay.
But they're right there next to Amazon. They're this close any day now.
You guys, it's honestly the most untapped market. If you could have every single retailer in one location, it could be massive for them. They just have never.
Yeah, but they don't know what to do with it. They don't even know how to leverage the SERP to lead you into shopping.
I know this, but
just, let's stick a pin in it, put a circle around it, and let's see how younger people are getting searches. That's for you, Morty. Transition.
They do
into
this
that.
apparently. Whoop,
He
if
got
you're listening
one,
on the
Barry.
podcast, I'm making a circle. Yeah.
He is a year older. He is a year older today, so he's a little wiser. So.
One year closer to death.
And you guys, if you forgot to wish Morty a happy birthday yesterday, wish him a very happy belated birthday. I want to see 2 times the messages today.
That's fine. I already got it. I read it's still on my copy. Like, just paste the thank you.
Thank you, period. Okay.
Thank you, period. I stole it from Barry, by the way.
Anyway.
So yeah, this was reported by someone. I forgot. Gagan Gorta on X, Twitter, whatever it is. Apparently, a lot of young people, which is the official way they phrase it. What was it? Younger users. This coming from the managing director of Google India. Over 10% of the searches from younger users now start with circle to search. Out of that 10%, 99.9% of them were accidental, where you're just kind of playing around with your phone and goes, whoops, that works.
Or they're like taking a picture of a bus number and trying to circle it to figure out how to get home. I don't know.
It's how you can
that
do-
worked for him.
I've been doing a lot of circling of my images to like edit it AI wise. Am I searching by doing that?
Not unless you're in Google Lens.
Or are you wait? I like that, because all of a sudden, like, is that your way of saying that you're a younger user?
Didn't you know that, Mordy? Like, seriously, like, what are you trying to say? You thought I was old before this?
I still use this keyboard here to do searches. It's wild.
Barry's on his like desktop screen, like trying to like circle. Why is it not working?
My big CRT monitor. Anyway, I found an interesting stat, and yeah, it's global number. People are asking, is it India only? But it's a global number. What's going on with merchants over there, Greg?
Well, we've seen this before where Google is renaming, at least in analytics itself, the conversions to key events. And really conversions, it seems like Google is trying to keep the word conversion related to an ad, right? And anything that's not a conversion is kind of getting new, different naming, at least within analytics. And we're now seeing that roll out to Merchant Center. So Brody Clark has found the a notification that could be dismissed and it says organic conversions have been renamed to purchases. So we're now seeing that in Merchant Center next. And then additionally, instead of saying products that people are showing for, they're kind of renaming that a little bit more to be a little bit more technically correct with PDPs or product detail page, essentially. So a few little changes there in Merchant Center. And then the other thing, when you set up any conversions, they're now called key events. So we know that has been the case, and they're just continuing to keep conversions an ad-based term, which will make it easier for those small to medium-sized businesses that don't do this every day. And no problems.
Right, for sure. Yeah, I thought that key events, it's taken them a long time. It's been a year or so.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And it's one of these things where you kind of have to do this in Merchant Center, right? You're going into analytics there, and this is like across everything. It's across free listings. It's across paid listings. So calling it purchases makes sense.
Cool. And then Anu, you have something on creator partnerships with Google Ads.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got Kevin Canaria. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Who noted a beta. So this is invite only, that where Google is allowing brands that have you have a Google Ads account and you see someone who has created a video about your product, and then you connect with them and you promote that video. And which helps with, I guess, reach and getting more people to see that people love your product. It's something that is powered by Brand Connect, YouTube stuff. So yeah, a way to not even create your own videos. You just see a video that is based on a product that you've got, and then you'll just boost it with something. So yeah, it's under creator partnerships scheme that they're doing, and so it's invite only. So if you've not seen it yet, maybe speak to your Google Ads managers to see if you can get invited for that. That could be cool. I'm always buying stuff because I saw a video on Instagram. I'm such a sucker for that. Really? So
my wife does that. My wife sends me a product like, could you buy this? I'm like, you do see it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Like,
my latest one is one of these ones, an influencer thingy. you put it as a magnet on something, and then you put your phone, although my phone doesn't stick on it. So that
Oh,
was a waste.
great feature.
Okay. Good purchase.
All right. I'm not mentioning the brand. They should not promote that clip for it.
And if you want to leave a review for it, Google, just a little note for the local SEOs out there that
Right.
Google had a new feature where you can actually quickly get a QR code to lead people directly to leave a review for you without having to like go to your business profile, click on reviews and click on add review. You just show them the QR code, it loads that page up that lets you leave a review right away, which is nice. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. We're back tomorrow with more news. Everyone have a great day. Speak to you later, and belated happy birthday, Morty.
Let
I'm
him
gonna
know.
get my revenge on you.
Oh, I did
Right
not do that
now.
on purpose. I love it. That was for you.
Bye.